Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time you find yourself watching this video. Thanks. If you've been to the channel before, thank you for returning. Hopefully I haven't been boring you guys to death. Quick unboxing, opening, first impressions of a knife brand that I'm not, it's my first Sencut. I guess that's how you would say it. My friends at Amazon sent this. Today we're gonna look at the Squiggy. So let's just jump into this thing. This is a made in China knife, fairly budget, it was under $50. Let's get into it. Sencut.com in the I guess the sunglasses pouch, as I say. What's in here? Okay, some swag. Enjoy your new knife. Leave a review. Pretty decent polishing cloth. Using instructions and warranty. Okay. They say that thanks for your purchase. Every knife is a lifetime warranty against defects, etc., etc. So let's look at this knife. Ooh, okay. Now, put all this stuff back. I bought this knife because the price was good. I've heard decent things about Sencut. It's known for being a budget brand, but I like bigger knives, so for this guy, it is about 5 1/4 inches closed, so decent size handle here. So we, hold on one second, work email. My apologies. So this got a flipper tab, low profile, pocket clip with a lanyard hole. I think this thing runs on bearings, some jimping on the spine of the blade. It's supposed to be over 9 inches long, which it is. 9.3 fifths, a little over 9 1/4. 9 CR18 MOV steel. This is the blade length is said to be 3.89 inches. It's okay. It's a drop point blade. Excuse me. Ergonomics are for the size of the blade, the ergonomics are it's thin, it's got this button lock here now, okay, with some lint. So Thumb action may take a little work, but you know, you have this flipper, so that's pretty smooth. Just brand new, so you know, let's try to keep the blade clean a little bit. It's a thin grind. You know, they say it's a hollow grind. I like the end, it's stabby. Small finger choil. Not bad. It's fairly lightweight. Looking, it feels lighter than it actually is. It's 5.35 ounces, so it's you know, not super heavy, but I guess that's distributed over a knife that's over 9 inches long. That's pretty good, you know. Action's nice and smooth. We'll compare it. We got a Squiggy here. I think I've done a review on it. Very similar, you know, size. This one's probably about a 1/2 inch longer, and I mean, if we're looking at size from the choil, so cutting length, this has a little more of a belly, so it's overall the cutting length is going to be longer on the Sencut. The overall blade profile, they're very similar, but if you can tell, the Sencut is definitely a taller blade, if we can use that term. The Squiggy definitely has some different, and in my opinion, more natural feeling ergos with the cutouts for your fingers, but you know, this is a liner lock, and I'm not crazy about liner locks. I like the button locks. You know, I'm kind of prejudiced in my opinion on locking mechanisms. The triad lock from Cold Steel is definitely still my favorite. Here we have a 4 Max Scout, you know, and here we go again, apples and pineapples, you know. However, you know, the 4 Max Scout, you could, they come way down in price, so you can find one. It's still going to be more expensive than this guy, but you know, AUS 10A steel versus the 9 CR18 MOV, you know, some people have some strong opinions about the AUS steel. I think it's fine. It's not going to keep its edge like a magnet cutter either or that, but you know, these are really fine knives to beat up and then sharpen relatively easy. Honestly, this is the first time I've had this this steel, and you know, it's Chinese made steel, Chinese made knives, so everything Chinese. I don't know where Sencut came from. If you know some of the history of Sencut, you can drop that in the comments. I would be interested to know, and I'm being lazy, so maybe I should have. maybe I should have researched it a little bit. Doesn't feel bad in the hand. The pocket clips, it's a cheap pocket clip. It creates a little bit, I mean, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see how high this guy sticks up right here. Now that's great to catch your pocket and stuff like that, but it puts a hotspot right there. That sucker, you know, maybe if you wore gloves while you were working with this knife, it wouldn't be a big deal, but you know, for me, with a knife like this, if I planned on using it for a long time, because I love, look, I'll be honest, blade shape and height or width, or, you know, well, you know, that's the width, but the height of the blade, I like, and that's why I bought this thing, and it was cheap too. So, but be that as may, what I would do is take the pocket clip off, you know, and some guys do that anyway. It's got a reversible pocket clip, you know. With this, you know, I might even be tempted to just reverse the pocket clip and see. I'm not a lefty, obviously, but see where that clip would fall. Yeah, that actually might be okay with the fingers, you know, because holding it like this, which is not accurate, but you know, reverse grip. See, you can get it here, and it's no issue. It's just here. Yeah, I don't like that clip. Yeah, just don't like the feel of it. Anyway, this first impressions for a big folding knife over 9 inches long, you know, it's pretty cool. I'll play with it a bit and see how I like it, but I do think one of the first things I'm going to do is yank this pocket clip off, because I do not like that. I don't know how reliable this button lock is. It seems it seems in here, you can, let's see. So it's got a good amount of the blade there. You can see it. That's the button lock disengaging. So not bad, not bad. I think that button lock will be okay. So that's it for now. I'm gonna fool with it, see how I like it, try to determine if it's a keeper and something I would recommend. So far, the ergonomics are okay, minus the pocket clip. They're fairly simple ergos. I like a little more profile, a little more, I guess you would say, finger room. But you know, so far, I'm not gonna bash it. You know, it's a big budget knife as far as the price and the size, so I like that. Hardware, you know, it's on ceramic ball bearings, which is pretty standard, but action's good. Action's a little bit better. See this Squiggy, I really have to push to get But the Squiggy pocket clip, which, all right, let me just show you the difference there. See how that guy kind of planes out. This guy does as well, but it does not. You know, it just feels different to the hand. Maybe it's the position on the blade. I mean, they're very, very similar looking pocket clips, but the Squiggy is much more comfortable. So, okay, with that being said, first impression, I don't feel cheated. I don't. It's not a bad knife. I sort of like it. I may come back and give some more feedback, but you know, one thing I do prefer, and it's not here, is jimping into the scale. Now this has, it's like, it's jimping, but it's so smooth that it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't provide much friction at all. So if I was making a suggestion, I would have them maybe rethink how wide, look how wide that that is. You know, maybe make this a little smaller, make the jimping a little bit deeper, and extend some jimping into the scale, which I don't know if that's very possible with the liner lock, and perhaps some jimping on the back of the spine here, the scale here. That would be more to my sort of liking, but so far not bad. Okay, so with that being said, remember, life is hard. Don't complain. Till next time.